Well, just because from an outside, just as not like
and the flip side of the story around it is everyone's seen enough early since they comes in here. So
it's weird they're not exactly the same.
yeah, they got it's funny that the whole setup. Yeah. Phil Barber's good. He's going to have Kaiser where there's going to have to they get points up turnovers in transition, and they're not going to get points up turnovers in transition. It's quick. Their two best players can come back.
Right. That's great. And I was talking about that for the regular season game. Talking about that. They're probably 2-3 seasons.
Because their guards are great. They have people around them.
Exactly. I actually saw them at the night of the regular season game. And that's what we were saying. They played in I don't think either one would win 6 or 7. You know, like it's like the other team would win. I don't know if it's dead in, but you know, we're probably going to push it. He wasn't dead enough. Those two that play, they probably deserve one of the wins. They probably worst of the years, you know, maybe they're not play on their own.
Yeah, I think they're
not. It's just, you know.
And not that it's the same, I suppose.
Oh, forgot. Oh, is it water?
Members of the meeting, we have Kaiser High School head coach Josh Blow, players Allison Smith, Madeline Broadwater, and Alexa Shoemaker. Josh, if you could, put comments on the game, then we'll field questions.
Thought we played really hard today. I thought when we executed, we looked really good out there. Very pleased with how we played. As far as when we moved the ball, we got good looks. I know we didn't shoot the ball well. I know in the first half we were 3 for 22. I think we ended up shooting 25% or so, maybe lower from the game. But you can't fault the effort from these girls and the rest of the girls in the locker room. Like I said, very pleased with the effort. North Marion's a really good team. Coach Bears does a great job. We just ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw today.
Question?
Coach, let's talk about the special senior class, 6 seniors. Didn't end the way you wanted it to today. But from an overall perspective, you have to be pleased.
Oh, very pleased. I mean, from our trip to Orlando and Disney World this year, it was awesome. Almost a week in Florida. That was a great, pretty much start to our season. I think that really got us on a roll. Our 9-game winning streak in the middle of the season. Your PVC, sectional, regional champions. I told the girls they can never take that away from you. That was something you can look back on that for the rest of your life. You're champions.
Josh, you played them a lot, North Marion. Did they maybe do something different defensively? Why were they so effective?
No. The last 6 days of practice preparing for this game, I told the girls at halftime, I said, I dare one of you to tell me one thing they did differently than what we planned for. And they're just good. I mean, they got really good players. They executed the game plan. We didn't execute ours, but if you ask them, I'll tell you the same thing. They weren't surprised by anything that North Marion threw at us today. Nothing.
Josh, did you feel like after that first quarter you guys had settled in a little bit? You hit a couple shots.
Yeah, I felt like we were a little tight. And we were a little tight in a couple of the playoff games at home. The sectional championship, I felt like we started out just a little bit tight. Different environment here. I felt a little tighter. I was hoping for an early basket to really settle us in. That didn't come for a while. We had layup opportunities early. I was one of those go in. Maybe it's a different story in the first half. But I thought we battled. First half, I thought we battled. I mean, I know there for a while it was like a 10-point game for a good bit of the first half. Just some opportunities. Extremely well.
Josh, not guessing the scheduling at all, but would it have been helpful, you think, to have seen Marion once this year? So it could have worked out.
I mean, if it could have worked out, it might have been a good thing, but we've seen him a lot. We've seen him a lot in the past. Been successful in the past also.
Is their press any different than what you're accustomed to seeing? I mean, I know it's more like a diamond, kind of, basically seems like they want you to get the ball in a couple specific areas, and then it kind of is problematic. I know that's every press, but it's not man principle.
Right. It's kind of give and take. We knew where the open spots were. When we got there, I thought we effectively broke the pressure. When we dribble 1 or 2 times, pick it up, that's when we get in trouble. And we focus on that in practice of not in a deep corner and picking it up. But when we got the ball in the middle to the sideline over the top, we had some really good looks and some opportunities. Just not enough. Just not enough. And we had 35 turnovers in the game.
I have a question to each of the girls. You're all 3 multi-sport athletes. You have softball remaining, you have track remaining. Talk about your overall experience for 4 years as a Lady Tornado basketball player and what it's meant to.
It's been a lot. I wouldn't trade it for the world. These girls have been there and made it an amazing 4 years. Can't take away from our regionals and sectional PVC championships. Yeah, we played really well. We've had good seasons. This was by far my favorite season, getting to spend it in Orlando with them and then coming down here and getting our send-off we got yesterday with all these, and it was pretty awesome, and I wouldn't trade it.
Oh, gosh. I agree with what she said, and this season was definitely by far the best, and just, like, all the memories we have. But, I mean, I think we all hope we would have got, like, farther, but I'm so, like, proud that we came here.
I definitely would not trade my 4 years of basketball for anything. We've all played for 6 years together. We all know each other really well. We're all really close. We have great friendships. We had a lot of fun this season at Disney. We did a lot for sectionals, regionals. I'll never forget Maddie hitting the buzzer beater at Hampshire. That's definitely not something I'll never forget. I really just enjoyed my 4 years here.
Josh, you guys ended a little bit of a drought getting back here. Do you feel like the program's positioned well going forward to get back next year and hopefully in the future?
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of girls that contributed that were underclassmen today. It's definitely going to hurt losing 6 seniors. 5 of them are starters. Actually, pretty much 6 of them were starters because they've all started this season. So it's not going to be easy, but I hope these girls built the path for the other girls to see and strive to reach those goals again in the near future.
Any further questions? All right, thank you all very much.
Thank you. Is this mine right here, Coach?
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, you can put it.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Well, I think I'm a good man right to helm.
Maybe one time we can come down and not get a 6 seed. That'd be nice. I said last time we came down.
the media, we have North Marion head coach Mike Parrish, players Olivia Tolan, Emma Frills, and Caitlin Carson. Mike, a few comments on the game, then we'll field questions.
It was a great job defensively the first half, forcing turnovers and getting out a little bit of a lead there. And wasn't too happy with how we were shooting layups, but that's going to have to get better. But it's good that we're taking those layups, but we got to start converting and finishing some of them from here on out.
Questions?
Mike, you coached in a lot of these games. Have you played better in the half court in the state tournament games than today?
We've had so many games, it's hard to remember. I mean, defensively, I thought it was good. Offensively, I'm not real happy with, like I say, missed shots or shooting percentage, 1 for 16 from 3, and missing all those layups. We got to be better than that. You want to be champions, you got to make some of those shots.
Coach, what has to change in your next game offensively?
They just got to go in and don't worry about the contact. Go in, worry about making the shot. So you're not here to draw fouls. You're here to put the ball in the basket. If you get fouled, you get fouled. But your main focus got to be put it in the basket, not trying to draw contact, just go up and finish.
Caitlin, I hope you're okay.
Thank you.
Obviously had a great game defensively, used your height to your advantage, which is your biggest advantage. So just what do you see defensively for yourself and your team?
Defensively, I noticed, right off the bat, they were obviously shorter. And then the way that I'm able to get on my blocks is that I just usually move my body differently. I do use my height to my advantage, so that's it, really.
What do you mean by you move your body?
So lately, the past few years, when I go to block, if I notice that they've already got past me, I'll come in from behind and use my long arms and get the ball that way, and then easily get a rebound in a way and pass it out.
Sort of an act to move yourself around and maneuver to get that block.
Yeah.
Coach, how effective do you think your press was today? I know press people all year, but
Early on at times, I thought it was good. We had little spells there where we wasn't getting matched up where we needed to be and let them throw it over top, but we had the pace of the game where we wanted it to be.
Olivia, when things aren't falling from beyond the arc for you, just how do you kind of get that mindset, hey, I got to take it to the rim myself, kind of stop shooting threes when I don't have that look?
I mean, I never really think about the last possession. He always tells us it's not what you did last possession, it's what you do next possession. So it's always just getting back on defense. If you miss a three, not putting your head down, and if you take it to the basket, you could kick it out. There's a bunch of options you can get other than our three-point line. I think all of our girls have that option when our three-pointers aren't falling.
Coach, when you see that you've attempted 17 more shots and 15 more free throws than they did, what does that tell you? Just about the number of possessions and obviously.
We were active and we missed a lot of shots, so we could get a lot of second chance shots on them, and then obviously forced a lot of turnovers. So that's our game plan.
Emma, as a freshman last year, how was your sort of state tournament experience here starting this game?
It's definitely a different court, and we just got to learn to adjust and play our game.
Any further questions? All right, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Look, they talk about Marion and pressure. Come on, man. Y'all coach against it. It's no fun.